Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to a video where today we're back with some more Rocket League esports predictions. I just uploaded my rankings and tier list, and today I'm going to be doing a full prediction bracket on this spreadsheet. I'm gonna try to go through it pretty quick. I don't want to really waste a lot of time. The last video was super god awful long, and so let's hope we can get through this faster. I'm kind of just getting comfortable here. I just did this off of a whim. Yeah, man, let's get into it. We're in the playing bracket right now. We have Virtus Pro versus Bigodes, and this is gonna be interesting because Virtus Pro versus Bigodes. Bigodes wasn't at the EWC last chance qualifier. Virtus Pro was, and Virtus Pro got 4th in that one. I think Bigodes barely won in that game 7 against BS Plus, and I think Virtus Pro is better than BS Plus. So I'm gonna say there's gonna be a 3-1. I think they could get a game off of Virtus Pro. And yeah, that's what I'm going to guess for the first one. Now, 5 Fears versus PCS Stride. I think this is going to be... I like PCS Stride. This is Mate Itapa, if you remember the last one. This is the European Last Chance Qualifier winners versus SSA. SSA are not that good in Rocket League, so this should be a 3-0. Now we have Falcons versus Foot. Now, Falcons just won the Esports World Cup, and Foot just came in last. So, that should tell you a couple things. I think there's going to be a 3... Ooh, do Foot get a game? They might be able to squeak one out. I'm going to say they don't. I'm going to say they look bad on the first match. I don't know. They don't usually look bad, though. I think they're going to get swept, though. I think they're going to swept. All right. And then now, TSM R8. I think R8 should win this. Maybe 3-1. Yeah, I can see these being very one-sided. I'll go 3-1. I like 3-1. And then let's go to upper bracket first. Virtus Pro versus PCS Stride. I want to believe in Virtus Pro because they swept PCS Stride. I think PCS Stride might come back with a vengeance here though. So I'll go. Something is telling me it's gonna be 3-1. Something's telling me that. That's what's telling me. I think Virtus Pro is going to go through the upper bracket. Okay, Falcons R8. Falcons should win this. I think 3-1 again. Pretty easy run from Virtus Pro and Falcons. Just breezing their way through. Now, Bigodes versus 5 Fears. This should be a 3-0. I'll do 3-1 for fun. I think 5 Fears might be able to get one game. Maybe not. I'll go 3-0. Sorry, 5 Fears. You're going out last place. Good try though. I would hope they could get a game between PCS Stride and Bigodes. Foot TSM. I think this is an easy Foot win. I could see Foot going to game 5 with TSM. Honestly, they might just troll. Ooh, I'll go 3-1. 3-1 sounds better. And these are some good matches. R8 versus Bigodes. I think R8 wins this in a 3-1. R8, I think R8 should be able to win that. 3-1. And then PCS Stride Foot. Oh, PCS Stride is so good. Foot did win the last chance qualifier though at the EWC LAN, so I'll do 3-2. I'll make that entertaining. 3-2 PCS Stride. Or 3-2 Foot. And Foot move on. PCS Stride really shouldn't go out last year. I feel bad for them. Alright. So now we got our groups here. And we're gonna move on to the group stage now. Alright, here we are in the group stage. We have Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. You see all the teams have been sorted through. You can't really see Group C and D. Sorry, my webcam's in the way. You can see the matches down here though. So we'll go through those when we need to. Okay, first match, Carmine Corp versus MIBR. I think Carmine Corp should be able to 3-0 MIBR. It might be, I think they might get an overtime. I think it's going to be close to 3-0, but it's a 3-0 nonetheless. Alright, Space Station R8. I think R8... Space Station beat R8 3-1 last time. And R8, I feel like, have improved, but still have Space Station. So I'm going to go 3-1. I'll go 3-2. I think this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be like back and forth. It's going to be like R8, Space Station, R8, Space Station, and then Space Station take game 5. And the next, we're gonna have, or should we go? No, we'll just do each group one by one. Next, we'll have Carmine Corp versus Space Station. I think, Space Station are gonna be confident going into this. Ooh, but do Karma Corp? Ooh, do Karma Corp get this? This is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna do MIBR versus R. This is also pretty close. I do like MIBR. I think MIBR is a good team. I think R8's better. I'm gonna go. If I had to choose, I'd do. Oh, I don't know though. MIBR haven't really been anyone good, right? I mean, neither have R8, but I feel like R8 just on talent should be better than MIBR. I'll go R8 3-2 against MIBR. And then Karma Corp Space Station. I want to say Space Station win this, right? No, if I had to bet, I'd say Karma Corp win this against Space Station. Probably 3-1. I think Space Station are gonna be competitive though. R8 Karma Corp. I think R8 are also gonna be confident here, but they're only gonna get one game, so it's gonna be 1-3 Karma Corp. And then MIBR Space Station. This is gonna be another Space Station win. It could go to 5. I'm gonna say it goes to 4. There we go. And for Group A, Karma Corp goes 3-0. They're in the upper bracket. Space Station go 2-1. R8 go 1-2. And then MIBR go 0-3. So that's gonna be the first one. Let's gonna go to Group B. And we have Twisted Minds versus NIP up first. In their most recent matchup, NIP did win. Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds NIP. Twisted Minds then beat NRG, but NIP have been looking good. This is gonna be a tough group. I think NIP are gonna win 3. I think NIP. I don't know. I think this will be another game 5, but Twisted Minds win it. I think those teams are pretty even. Yeah. Okay. And now Furia Foot. I think Furia are gonna win. I don't want them to win, but I do think they're gonna beat Foot. I want to say 3-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 3-2. 3-1, 3-2. That's a think. I don't know. Okay, Furia. I would say Furia wins, honestly. Maybe 3-2. I'll just do 3-2. I don't know. All right, Twisted Minds, Furia. I think Twisted Minds win this in 4. I think NIP Foot. That's also a 4. And then Foot Twisted Minds. This should be in. I think they might get swept here. Twisted Minds just look powerful. And then Ninjas Furia. I think Ninjas win this, and they beat Furia. I think 3-2 though. Furia are gonna be strong here. All right, this ends. Twisted Minds 3-0. They go to upper bracket. NIP and Furia in lower bracket, and Foot are eliminated. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think. Wow, I feel bad for Foot. Wow. Okay, I moved my webcam for this one. We're going to Group C and D. And look at Group C. This is a group of actual death, bro. Holy crap. NRG, Shopify, Man City, and Falcons. This is like my top 10, bro. This is literally my top 10 teams. They're all in the top 10. Jeez Louise. Alright, we got NRG, Shopify. Can NRG beat Shopify on LAN? I would probably go... I'd bet on Shopify, honestly. I feel like NRG owns Shopify on LAN. I would say Shopify take the first one in like 4. NRG don't win. They don't lose in 4 though. I'll go 4. Falcons Man City. I think this is easy 3-0 for Falcons. NRG Man City. I think they'll get their revenge 3-1. And I think Shopify Falcons. I think this is gonna be a good one, but I do think Falcons are gonna win. Falcons Energy, I think this will be a 3-0 again. Energy are kind of going to get embarrassed. And then Shopify Man City, there's going to be a 3-2. I feel confident about that. Yeah, I feel confident. Okay. Yeah. All right. And Falcons are going to go upper bracket. Am I really just going to have my top 4? There's got to be an upset. I don't even have an upset. I don't know. I think I'm right. Let's go to Group D. Genomates versus Vitality. This is going to be a good one. Genomates Vitality. Who is going to win Genomates versus Vitality? Genomates beat Vitality at the major. I think Genomates win this in 5. That feels like a Genomates win. Virtus Pro wildcard. I don't expect wildcard to get a game there. I think it's going to be 3-0. I don't think... Oh, wildcard's going to get destroyed, bro. Okay. Genomates wildcard. It's another 3-0. Vitality versus Pro. I feel like Virtus Pro could get a game. I'll give them 1. And then Virtus Pro Genomates. I think there's another 1-3. And then Vitality wildcard 3-0. Sorry, wildcard. You're not going to win a single game. Wow. Feel bad for wildcard. I think maybe I should give them 1 for Virtus Pro. I feel bad. I really don't see them getting 1, though. Maybe. It's a low chance. Anyways, Falcons and Karma Corp have the best record, 9-2. And then Vitality are clearly the second, like, in their second place, they're clearly the best, next best. And then Virtus Pro are also pretty good. Alright. So that should be groups. Because I think groups are to go. Let's go to playoffs. Alright, we are here in playoffs. This is the playoff bracket for the World Championship. It's this huge lower bracket thing. And then we got these teams with a huge advantage getting first in the group. I think we're gonna start down here in lower bracket round 1. Vitality, Energy. Oh, that sucks for Energy. Energy have not been Vitality at all. If this is the tournament where they break it, I think the Energy go far. I do not think they will, though. I think this is a 4-1 or 4-2. I'll give them 4-2. Man, that sucks for Energy. That really does suck. NIP, RA. I think this is NIP pretty easily. Maybe a 4-2. I feel like they'll win 4-1, though. I don't know. Alright, are better than that. That's a 4-2. Space Station Furia. Wow. Space Station beat them last time, but Furia are pretty good. I think this is a game 7. I'll give that a game 7. And then Shopify. Holy NA, bro. This is just an NA, like, slaughterfest down here. Shopify Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro beat Shopify a lot. But I do think Shopify win this in a game 6. I'll do 6. There's too many. These games are super close. Wow. All right, and then we'll go up here. We'll do the upper bracket. Karma Corp Genomates. Karma Corp Genomates. I think. Let's see, Genomates pretty good at this point in the tournament. Genomates have beaten a lot of good teams. I think for this one, I'm gonna go Karma Corp. Nah, I'm gonna go Genomates. I think Genomates win in 7. I'm gonna say Genomates in 7. It's gonna be a good game, but Genomates are gonna win in 7. Oh my gosh, I might have just. Oh, this is crazy, bro. Anyways, just amongst Falcons, I think it's gonna be a battle for the ages. Twisted Minds versus Falcons. I do think Falcons win. It might be another 7. It might go to 7 again. The thing is, Twisted Minds have no defense, and I don't think they're gonna fix that. I'm gonna say 5 for that one. I think that one's gonna go crazy, where people are like, Falcons are gonna win. This one's gonna be a 5. All right, let's go back down here. Vitality NIP. I think. Let's see. I think Vitality might look unstoppable here. They'll get another game 6 win. I think Space Station Shopify. Ooh, who's gonna win? Space Station or Shopify? If I had to put money on a team, If I had to put money, Space Station or Shopify? They're almost lost to Furia. Shopify almost lost to Virtus Pro. I think Space Station might win this. I'm gonna do Space Station. I'm gonna go a little bit wild and go Space Station. Alright, Karma Core Vitality. I just realized I still have not done a single upset except Genomates and Falcons, I guess. Anyways, Karma Corp Vitality. This is gonna be the best game of all time, but I do think Karma Corp sweep them. I'm gonna predict that Karma Corp sweep them. Karma Corp are gonna look like the best team in the world. Mark my words. They're gonna look like the best team in the world, and I'll just do this one prematurely. They're gonna look the best team in the world, and then they're gonna lose to Falcons in 6. That's what I think. They're gonna destroy Vitality in that lower bracket quarterfinals, and everyone's gonna be like, "Holy crap!" They're gonna win the whole thing, and then Falcons destroy them. That's what I think is gonna happen. And then Twisted Mind Space Station. Space Station, have they ever played Twisted Minds? Oh, they have. They lost though. It was like 3-1 or 3-0. I think Twisted Minds win in 6. In 6. Twisted Minds, Genomates. Oh, this is the battle for the ages. Last time Twisted Minds won. Who's gonna win this time? I'll say Genomates in 7. And then now Falcons versus Genomates. I am predicting Falcons over Genomates in 6. That is my Rocket League World Championship 2026 predictions. This is what I think is going to happen. It's super boring. I realized I just picked the favorite throughout each and every one of these steps. Not really any upsets. That's not usually happen. That doesn't usually happen in Rocket League. But that's what I went with. And that's how the cookie crumbles. But this is how I think. This is what I think is gonna happen. This makes sense to me. It could literally be 50-50. Honestly, I could be so wrong, bro. This is so far off. I'm almost positive it's gonna be so far off. But yeah, this is what I think is gonna happen. Yep. I think that's gonna be it. See you guys on the other side. Bye.